Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn the subject financial markets and services, and today's topic is money market instruments. Yesterday we have started with this topic money market instruments, and today we are continuing with the same topic money market instruments. What are the money market instruments? We have studied there are 8 money market instruments, right? The first one is treasury bill, second one is call money, third one is commercial bill, fourth one is certificate of deposit, fifth one is commercial papers, then interbank participant certificates, then money market mutual funds, and the last one is repos. Okay, the first four money market instruments we have studied in detail, and today we are going to study the fifth money market instrument, that is commercial paper. Okay, what is a commercial paper? Commercial paper, it is an unsecured money market instrument. Unsecured money market instrument means there is no need to provide any security in order to borrow from the short term instrument. Okay, there is no need to provide any security. That is why it is called unsecured money market instrument, and it is issued in the form of a promissory note. Okay, and it is introduced in 1990. After 1990, all the corporate borrowers, all the banks and financial institutions started to borrow from the short term money market instrument. Okay, an additional instrument has introduced in 1990, that is commercial paper, and after the introduction of this commercial paper, all the corporate borrowers started to diversify their sources from by using this additional instrument, commercial papers. Okay, in order to meet their short term funding requirements, or in order to meet their short term financial requirements, they started to borrow this newly invented money market instrument, that is commercial paper, and it is introduced in 1990. Then who all can issue the commercial paper? Here, highly rated corporate borrowers, big companies, primary dealers, satellite dealers, all the dealers, company directly can issue this commercial paper, or the companies can issue through intermediary or through dealers. Also the company can issue this commercial papers. Okay, and any public company or private company can issue this commercial papers, but there are certain RBI guidelines. Okay, only if these guidelines are satisfied, then only the companies can issue this commercial papers. What are the different guidelines issued by the RBI, or what are the eligibility of the companies to issue the commercial paper? First eligibility is tangible net worth of the company must not be less than 4 crore. Minimum net worth of the company must be 4 crore. Okay, minimum net worth must be 4 crore, that is tangible net worth. Okay, intangible net worth will not be considered. Tangible net worth must have minimum 4 crore. Then next is minimum current ratio must be 1.33:1. Then debt servicing ratio must be closer to 2. Then company must be a company listed in the stock exchange. That is, we know there are 2 stock exchanges, that is BSE, NSE, you know that, right? So the company, in order to issue commercial paper, the company must be listed in the stock exchange. Then the maximum amount that a company can raise is, it is equal to 75% of its working capital limit. Okay, the maximum amount a company can raise through commercial paper is equal to 75% of its working capital limit. Okay, then what is the minimum and maximum maturity and price of commercial paper? The commercial paper must be issued minimum for 7 days. Minimum, at least it is to be issued for 7 days, and up to 1 year. Okay, and up to 1 year the company can issue this commercial papers. So the maturity of commercial papers lies in between 7 days to 1 year, that is 7 days to 12 months. Okay, the company can issue as per their requirements. Company can issue for 1 month or for 2 months or for 3 months or for 5 months or 6 months. Any maturity the company can issue depends upon their requirements. Okay, then it is issued for a minimum denomination of 5 lakh. Okay, minimum, the companies when a company is issuing a commercial paper, the minimum amount must be rupees 5 lakh. Okay, but when it is issuing for a single investor, the minimum size is must be rupees 1 lakh. Okay, a single investor can invest in a commercial paper only if he is having rupees 1 lakh. Okay, below 1 lakh rupees he can't invest in commercial paper. Minimum 1 lakh rupees എങ്കിലും വേണം എന്തിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്, കമേഴ്ഷ്യൽ പേപ്പറിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ഒരു കമ്പനി ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കമ്പനിക്ക് എന്തുണ്ടായിരിക്കണം, മിനിമം ഡിനോമിനേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് rupees 5 lakh and multiples of 5 lakhs. Okay, minimum is 5 lakh. The company can invest in 10 lakh or 15 lakh or 20 lakh or 25 lakh. Okay, multiples of 5 lakh and minimum is 5 lakh. Okay, then next is features of commercial paper. Okay, first feature is it is a short-term money market instrument. We are now studying what are the different short-term money market instruments. So commercial paper is also one of the short-term money market instrument. That means it is to be issued up to 1 year. Okay, it cannot be issued beyond 1 year. That is why it is called short-term money market instrument. Then second is it is a certificate evidencing the unsecured corporate debt. Okay, there is no need of providing any security in order to invest in commercial paper. It is an unsecured debt. Okay, it is an unsecured debt of short term maturity. Very short term maturity will be it is an unsecured debt. Then third feature is it is issued at a discount to face value. It is issued at a discount, but it is having some interest. Okay, issued at a discount to face value, but it bears some interest. Then next feature is it can be directly issued by a company or through intermediaries. Okay, the company can directly issue this commercial paper or the company can issue through banks or merchant bankers or other intermediaries. Okay, then next feature is it shall be issued in the form of a promissory note. It can be issued in it is to be issued in the form of a promissory note, and it is to be held in physical form or in dematerialized form. That is, it is to be issued in a physical certificate form or in electronic form. Okay, then next is types of commercial papers. First one is direct paper. Direct paper means the company is directly issuing to the investors. There is no intermediary between the issuer and the investor. Okay, and the second one is dealer papers. Dealer papers means it is issued with the help of an intermediary. Companies appointing an intermediary in order to for the issuing of the commercial paper. Okay, so it is issued through the intermediaries or through dealers on behalf of the corporate company or the corporate customers. Okay, then third one is master note. Master note, it is a new form of commercial paper, and it is issued to bank, trust departments and other permanent money market investors. Permanent ആയിട്ട് മണി മാർക്കറ്റിൽ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യുന്ന മണി മാർക്കറ്റ് പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇഷ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ് മാസ്റ്റർ നോട്ട് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് next is medium term notes. Medium term notes means it is maturity of this notes is 9 to 10 months and it is having a particular rate of interest. Okay, then next is asset backed commercial paper. This asset-backed commercial paper means here the issuing company's loans and credit receivables will be removed from the issuing company's balance sheet. Okay, here when the company is issuing this type of commercial paper, the issuing company's loans and credit receivables are removed from the issuing company's balance sheet and it is placed in a special purpose entity account. Okay, special purpose entity account, that is the peculiarity of this asset backed commercial paper. The next topic is advantages of commercial paper. First one, it is simplicity. That means in order to issue this commercial paper, there is no any documentation process that is in between the issuer and the investor. All the procedures are very simple to follow and understand. Okay, then second one is the flexibility. Flexibility regarding the maturity. The maturity can be decided by the company. Okay, as per the company's requirements, the company can issue 1 month, 2 month or 3 months or for 90 days or for 182 days. Any the maturity is decided by the company. Okay, so greater flexibility is involved in this commercial paper. Then next feature is high returns. Those who are investing in the commercial paper, high returns are getting for the investors as we compared with other banking system. When we invest in banks, we also get interest, certain returns. Okay, but as we are comparing with the commercial paper is giving higher returns as compared to the banking system. Okay. Okay, these are all about the commercial papers. So today we learned about commercial paper. Commercial paper is an unsecured money market instrument that is issued in the form of a promissory note, and it is introduced in 1990, and certain restrictions are included for the any company can issue this commercial paper, but there are certain RBI guidelines that is to be followed by the company. And these are all about commercial papers, and there are certain types of commercial papers we learn, that is direct papers, dealer papers, master note, medium term notes, and asset backed commercial paper. Okay, I think you are clear with this topic. If you have any doubts, we can clear. Okay, I'll clear you in the Zoom meeting. Okay, then thank you.